welcome to the show. So I've had this on my mind for a little while now, just to do sort of prep into a competition. Quite a few people have said, why haven't you done it, why haven't you done it? I've just been putting it off, but I thought going into Euros would be nice to sort of give an insight into how I prepare for a comp. I don't want it to just be training videos and things like that. It's going to be food stuff, question answers, just generic life things, and what goes on behind the scene, as well as like all of my training. I'm not going to hide any of my top sets for this prep. I'm not going to hide any of my back offs, just to show people the process behind things, I guess. So I just finished my first week of the prep. It's just building back into things really. So I had about 3 weeks in India. I only had access to minimal kit. Could only do close grip bench. The squat was horrendous because it was so low off a really shit rack. So it was a case of just doing 220 in as many variations as I can for about 3 weeks, 3-4 times a week. And then deadlifts, I was 220 plus bands. So not a lot going on, just trying to keep some sort of work through the body. So first week back was pretty fun. Okay, it was fucking shit. But it's getting used to it, sort of putting more weight on. So I think I hit like a 307 deadlift this week. I've hit a 285 squat, and I've hit a 165 bench. Just so that, like, these are really low numbers in my head, but it's a case of hitting things, getting my body used to more than 220, more than 140, so that next week I can really hit the ground running, and start with some intensity work. I'm going to have about 2 weeks of intensity, a couple of weeks of just building up the strength, and then competition's just around the corner. 13 weeks left or so, 14 weeks, first week of December, so not actually that long left. It seemed like ages ago after Worlds, and like just having a couple of training weeks, I was like, oh, it's nice, I got some time now. And then boom, 3 weeks gone, and now we're straight into fucking prep again. So getting some volume, getting some intensity, I'm gonna do some strength stuff. I'm probably gonna be around the UK with work a little bit. I'm gonna be going to Bristol quite a lot, so I'll probably end up training at Trojan and Base in Bristol, but they're usually Wednesday, Thursday sessions. Thursday's usually my day off anyway. Wednesday sessions are high bar and some banded deads, just light stuff really. So the sessions that really matter for me are going to probably be Monday, heaviest bench, heaviest deadlift, and then Saturday is the heaviest squat. And Saturdays I'll probably try and end up going to powering through as much as I can, so I can train with Lewis, Ben, Lily and the rest of them. It's always a really good vibe there, to be fair. It's not... Training in a garage is fun, but it's tiring, it's a bit fatiguing. Like, you finish work, you have like a little 30-second walk, you're in the garage and you're just training by yourself. This is all you hear. It's just silence, because there's no cars or anything around here. Very minimal noise, and like trying to really hype yourself up for one of these sessions can be really, really difficult. So like prep for Worlds, I ended up hitting like a 375 double, I hit 386 for a single, and it's in this garage by myself, like looking at a wall or just looking outside at trees. It's difficult. It's not bad on deadlift. On squat it can get really difficult. I know Durans does this a lot, and fair play, and to be fair, I've been doing it for quite a few years now as well, but it's getting to the point now where it's really nice to have people around. So this prep, I'm going to try all of my like heavy Saturdays to try and go to powering, and then the really, really heavy deadlifts I'm going to try and go to powering on the Mondays as well. Try and get like a half day off work or something. Shouldn't be too bad, I think. Famous last words though. But I'm going to be doing some diet stuff over this prep as well, showing the meals. I know quite a lot of them are going to be quite similar to what you're seeing on Instagram, but if it works, why change it? I've got some goals in mind for this prep. It'll be nice to hit in excess of 375, 380 on the deadlift for doubles. It'll be nice to hit 340 on a squat, 330, 340 for a double. And bench, I'm really trying to push. Just need to get my bench up. I know for a fact if my bench starts beginning with a 2, I can really start pushing up there for some of the best in the world. Speaking to Rondell and stuff like that as well, when you got 120s hitting fucking 1000 kg, I'm sat there at 915, it's not enough, so need to be better. And I think this prep will really start to dial in on the things. I've had 2 preps with my coach, Sabatini Strength on Instagram, and I'll put her website down in the links below as well, so you can have a look. And like the first sort of lead up to competition was for British, and it was just about getting used to working together and pushing all 3 lifts and just seeing where we're at. And then Euros came by, Worlds came by really quickly, so it was a really quick turnaround, whereas this time we've actually had some time to build and do things at our own pace. So let's see where Euros goes. I have some goals in mind. Main goal is to win, really. Obviously, why would you want to go to a competition and not want to win? Naturally, Tony being at Worlds, that was difficult. But it's nice to be around really strong people, so let's see where that goes. I'm going to try and release like a little video like this every Sunday, because Saturday is my last session, just sort of like a week in review, and then I'll start posting some random stuff on Instagram as well. So keep watching and we'll see where we go from here. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.